I don't know who needs to hear this, and this might poke a nerve, but I'm gonna still talk about it, Chad, because it needs to be talked about. I think it is time that everybody collectively, men and women, black, white, and everything in between, start making peace and being honest as to the dating reality of today. This word is very vain, okay? Vanity has been a human thing for a long time, but has gotten significantly more vain. And I blame this on westernization, specifically America. I feel like American media, American Hollywood, or whatever it is, has definitely, it's not a bad thing necessarily, nor a good thing, but it just is, Chad. The word has become significantly way more vain. You see it in the celebrities, you know what I'm saying? The people we make stars and things like that. What makes them famous? Because they're bright, yellow, big boobs, big tits, because they got body slinging. A lot of these people have no talents whatsoever. They just serve sex appeal. It's just the way it is. And a lot of the trickle down effect of that, and I understand that a lot of that has brought opportunities for a lot of us that came from nothing, especially us black and brown people that came from nothing. Shake a little ass online, you know what I'm saying? Do your tits and, wear a little wig and things like that. Just somebody signs you and things like that. It's been able to lift some generational poverty and things like that. But we also have to understand the cause and effect of that. Everything has become so vain and vapid that relationships are now water under bridge. And as a result, you see a lot of people just getting together because they're just pretty. She's light skinned and got big tits and big boobs, and that's it. That's literally it. Oh, he's got big D energy, and he's tall, dark, and handsome. He got dreads, and whatever the situation is, you seeing that on that dating show. It's very shallow, and that's not even the worst part of it. Again, that's okay. But when you have all these relationships come together, these people who are just getting together just solely based on physicality alone, I don't understand how you expect them to be faithful. Infidelity is a must because there's nothing of deep significance that's bringing these two people together. I'm just keeping it real, Chad. And I know a lot of these vapid shit has been, commodified and marketed to be cute, couple goals, just a bunch of vain shit. A lot of these videos and pictures and whatever the fuck it is just filtered and photoshopped to stupor. It is what it is. It's cute to look at. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely entertaining. But there's nothing about her apart from the fact that she's yellow or she's got a fat this and that keeps him coming back. There's nothing about him that is significant enough to have her coming back apart from the fact that he has money. A lot of that money is just, I don't know, illegally gotten, or maybe it is legally gotten, but there's no real deep substance because the human being is not complete in body, mind, and spirit. It has just been capitalized off of just physicality alone. I say all that English to say that a lot of these niggas is not faithful. Kunamalokwa. Sis, you might be fine as fuck. You might be yellow with a yellow bone, red bone, you know what I'm saying? Everything laid and dried and whatever. These dudes will fuck anything. I'm just keeping it real. Same thing too is applicable with a lot of the ladies. The women cheat too. Men cheat, women cheat, especially in this day and age where everybody, exploring their sexuality and things like that. Again, like I mentioned, sexuality has always been fluid. It's just that today people are becoming a lot more bold about it, because of the internet, because of Twitter, the amount of P words on Twitter. People are a lot more, experimental, if you want to call it that. But Chad, when I tell you, I am so grateful to God Almighty that I am Uche. I have traveled the world. I have intentionally, meticulously, seriously, with deep stillness studied people. Yeah. As a result of all this vapid shit, people are just, you know what I'm saying? They're together on the gram. Everybody looks good, Chad, but they're cheating on each other. He's slinging dick and she's popping pussy. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I can say that with these algorithms, Chad. There's a whole lot of cheating, infidelity going on. And that's okay. That's okay for the most part. If you're about that life, some people are definitely about the sharing is caring life, not a problem. But you can only imagine the amount of STDs being passed down, especially for women, because a lot of women tend to be the receivers. You know what I'm saying? Men tend to be the givers. There's a lot of people who are passing STDs back and forth. The amount of STDs, especially herpes, especially things like HIV. Do you know how many women contract HIV on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, especially black women, because black women in America, because black people in general are disproportionately underrepresented when it comes to healthcare. Do you know the amount of HIV that is being passed from having vapid, shallow relationships with men who ain't shit, who will fuck on anything. We're not talking about these things enough, fool. Again, those things are not bad. They're not bad in the sense that I understand the whole vanity thing. I understand the fact that people have to pay bills. You know what I'm saying? I understand that shake a little ass and be a little yellow. You're able to get a bag, grab the bag. I understand. I'm definitely not shaming anything, especially us black people. We've definitely been subdued. We've come a long way, and we're trying to play catch up when this capitalistic game. Not a problem, but I think people need to start being honest as the reality that is being shaped by all of these things. Remember, this whole realm is complete with symbiosis of cause and effect. We complain about the effects, but nobody's talking about the cause. This is the effect of the worship of vanity. Vapid, shallow relationships where people are getting together with each other just because of how much bag they have, or how yellow they are, or how real bad bitch they are, how they're a real nigga, or whatever the fuck it is. And no one is connecting in the mind and or in the spirit. And when he cheats on you, you act brand new. When she cheats on you, you act brand new. And when he gives you STDs, you act brand new. Stay protected, ladies. I think a lot more ladies, especially black women, need to learn about PrEP. Okay, PrEP definitely will prevent you 99% prevention of HIV and AIDS, but it will not prevent you from catching other STDs. In my opinion, this is just my opinion. And this is my opinion, Chad. Don't quote me, but in my opinion, if you are a high quality woman and man, okay, high quality, high value man, just stay single. Just stay single, okay? Just stay single, cause these dudes out here, just stay single. Chad. Just get you a rose, get you a little, you know what I'm saying? I can't say the D word, Chad. The plastic one, and just call it a day, cause Chad. Chad, baby, don't ever get me started with these cruising sites. I am so glad that I am Uche. I am so glad that I'm the black sheep of my family. I am so glad that I'm the outcast of, you know what I'm saying? I am so glad that I am me. What an honor to be Uche, because I have gotten the opportunity, the privilege to travel the world and study and come to realize, like tap into things like knowledge that I feel like I would never have been able to see if I was a straight man, if I was a white man, if I came from, the suburbs, if I was born in like uppity neighborhoods and things like that. Like being an outcast that people looked down on from the beginning, no one believed in me, pushed me to like push the limits of like intentionally studying this world. And I've done the mathematics, and the mathematics say humans and shit. Now this is my lingo of saying that human is fallen. Human is a fallen being. To be human means to be fallen. Cha, the cruising. Don't even get me started with the cruising sites. Like when you go to cruising sites and you see where people are cruising, you see the amount of wedding rings on these men's fingers. Marriage does not protect you. A lot of y'all who want to get married because you think that marriage is going to protect your child. If it's going to cheat on you, it don't matter if you got a ring on it or not. It will cheat. Okay. I see a lot of women who say, I don't want to share. I don't want to date with I don't want to date a bisexual man or pansexual. It don't matter if it's straight, bisexual, pansexual. If a man wants to cheat on you, he will cheat on you. If he's going to pass down STDs to you, he will pass down STDs to you. I feel like I need to write a book. I feel like I need to write several books. Several books. Chinekele. Unless you are ready to be honest with it and make peace with the new reality of the dating scene and know that it is what it is, and it's just indicative of cause and effect, is reflective of cause and effect. This is just the world that we collectively as humans we have created. I just wanted to share that. Just protect yourself, Chad. Unless you don't mind being about that life, then in that situation, have fun. Uche, peace and love.